Okay, we're going to go over the Dyno tab and the strip chart logger. And when you open the software here, you're going to see this little Dyno tab on the top. You can click on that or select Alt-D and that'll pull it over. So in the screen, basically what we've got this laid out to do is these yellow needles are your set points. So manifold pressure set point, your RPM limiter set point, target air fuel mixture is going to be here. Give you your air, whether you're in an open loop or closed loop. Turn that on or off here. Then in your coolant temp, again, red will be actual, yellow will be where your fans come on, basically. So you can kind of at a glance see where those happen. Your O2 multipliers for A and B banks are listed right there. This will also tell you if you have a rev limiter kick on from a fault or anything else. Anything the ECU is intentionally invoking a rev limiter will show up here. Over on this side, we have the ability to override our desired AT gear for dynoing an automatic. You can override a torque converter. This particular firmware doesn't have those options. That's why they're showing up in red. But in firmwares that have those will be available. You can turn on and off your knock sensor. So you can do that here. You also have individual EGTs down here that are pulled through the canned EGT that you may or may not have. But if you have those will show up here as well. This is your main VE graph. And then your low octane spark table. So you can make adjustments right out of this screen. So when you're getting ready to make a pull, if you hit Alt-X, that'll pull up your logging strip chart. We've added a few features to this as well. So now we have the ability to click on Stay on Top. So no matter what you're doing in these windows, this will stay on here. If I jump back into the other screen for a minute, come back in, my strip chart's there. I'm going to select any of the shortcut templates that I have. So if I select this, for example, it's going to pull up all these predetermined values that I'm going to want to log. If I want to adjust those, come down here, turn whatever sensors I want off, add whichever ones I want back onto it, and they'll show up in the window here. And at that point, I can hit Save As, type in a new name, hit Save, and then I'll have a new template. So I can have quick shortcuts to jump around to do basically any kind of tuning that I want. You'll notice that when I click on this screen, there's a yellow box that goes around here. That means that it's the live window. So if I hit the spacebar, for example, I can pause it. Spacebar again to restart it. So if I do a quick dyno pull, I can hit pause. I can go back, review the data, make my adjustments in the timing table or the fuel table, and just hit the spacebar again. And it will unpause it and I can continue making another pull without having to save and reopen logs every time. The other thing that's handy about this is a 20-second history window. It stores an additional 40 seconds prior. So you get 60 seconds of runtime here. So if I make a dyno pull and forget for a little bit to pause it to go back and look at it, I can always hit pause, then scroll over to those values. Look at the data, make any adjustments, and move on. If I have to jump into another screen, I can do that. Let's say I want to go into my boost control for whatever reason, make some adjustments there. I saw my log on top, so that's a new feature that we've added that will help save a lot of time. So back into the dyno window, again, basically what I do is when I'm making a pull, I just at a glance watch these needles and make sure nothing goes to the bad side of that needle. Nothing lean, don't over rev it, exceed manifold pressure, things like that. Or you can just watch some specific values here while you're making the dyno pull as well. Just make sure your cursor's over here rather than over there. It's going to show you data that's late. Hope that helps make your dyno sessions go faster and easier. Until the next video.